What if God exists, but has no interest in our daily lives? What if the universe is not a grand puppet show with a divine puppeteer pulling all the strings? These queries form the core tenets of Deism, a somewhat unconventional belief system that dares to challenge the widely accepted interpretations of divinity as portrayed in numerous religious doctrines. Deism itself as a distinct entity in the panorama of religious ideologies. Unusual yet appealing to some, Deism espouses a philosophical standpoint that posits a God who was the mastermind behind the creation of the universe, but does not intervene in its progression. This viewpoint, unique and thought-provoking, offers a fresh take on our understanding of the divine. It suggests that after the initial act of creation, God retreated, leaving the universe and its countless systems to run on their own, guided by the immutable laws of nature that were put into place at the time of the universe's inception. This particular belief of Deism is in stark contrast with Theism, another school of thought in the realm of religious beliefs. Theism asserts that God is not a passive observer, but an active participant in the world's affairs. According to theistic belief, God actively intervenes in the functioning of the world, performing miracles, answering earnest prayers, and making his presence felt in a variety of forms. However, Deism breaks away from such beliefs and also veers away significantly from atheism, philosophy that categorically denies the existence of any divine entity. While atheism completely discards the concept of God, Deism accepts it, but with a unique twist. It does not reject God's existence, redefines his role in the universe's operation. The deist God is not a personal interventionist deity, but a cosmic architect, a prime mover who initiated the complex mechanisms of the universe into action and then stepped back. This divine entity is viewed as having set the world into motion and then consciously choosing a hands-off approach, letting the world operate autonomously as per the natural laws. The deist God is a cosmic architect, a prime mover who set the world into motion and then stepped back, allowing it to run according to the laws of nature. There's a distinct difference when we juxtapose Deism with agnosticism too. This is not a comparison that should be taken lightly. It is one steeped in philosophical and theological implications. It is a debate that has spanned centuries, if not millennia, involving some of the greatest minds in human history. Agnosticism, as a belief system, occupies a unique position. It neither affirms nor denies the existence of God or gods. Instead, it rests on the fundamental principle that the existence of a supreme being is unknowable. This is not to say that agnostics are indifferent about the matter. On the contrary, many agnostics engage in intellectual pursuits to explore the concept of divinity, the nature of the universe, and our place within it. They are simply open to the idea that we may never find definitive answers to these questions. Deists, on the other hand, take a confidently assertive stance about the existence of a supreme being. They believe that God's existence be inferred from the complexity and beauty of the universe. To deists, the universe is not just a random collection of celestial bodies. Instead, it is a carefully designed, intricate system that hints at the work of a divine architect. This belief does not stem from religious texts or doctrines, but rather from observations of the natural world and the application of reason. However, this isn't to say that Deism is devoid of common ground with other beliefs. Deism, in fact, shares many elements with Pantheism, a belief system that views God as synonymous with the universe. Like Pantheism, Deism acknowledges the divine in the natural world. They both see signs of divinity in the beauty of a sunset, the grandeur of a mountain range, the complexity of a spider's web, or the simple elegance of a leaf. However, while Pantheism sees God as synonymous with nature, Deism asserts a distinction. Deism views God as separate and distinct, a creator rather than the creation itself. Deists believe that God set the universe into motion, but does not interfere with its workings. This concept of a non-interventionist creator differentiates Deism from many other religious and philosophical systems and defines its unique place in the spectrum of beliefs about divinity. Indeed, it's a distinct difference when we juxtapose Deism with agnosticism too. Now, let's delve into the key tenets of Deism. Deism, as a fundamental belief system, has its roots deeply embedded in rational thought and logical reasoning. It veers away from the traditional religious narratives, focusing instead on the belief in a higher power that seems to have set the universe in motion but refrains from intruding on its operation. It's key to note that deism is not atheism. Deists do believe in a supreme being, a divine creator who, in all his wisdom, birthed the universe into existence. However, what sets deists apart is their belief that this supreme being does not tamper with the world or its inhabitants. They stand firm that the divine architect, having established the universe, does not intervene in its natural progression. They postulate that this creator does not interfere with the lives of humans either. The concept of divine intervention so often found in other religions is completely absent in deism. In deism, there are no divine revelations, no heavenly truths unveiled to chosen prophets or individuals. It rejects the notion of sacred scriptures that are believed to be the direct word of God in other religions. Also, the belief in divine miracles, events that defy the laws of nature, is not a part of deism. For deists, the universe continues to operate under the laws of nature established by the Creator at its inception. Deists hold reason and rationality in high esteem. They argue that the existence of God is made manifest through the logic and order of the universe. Deists that we can perceive and comprehend this divine architecture through rational reasoning and the scientific method. They rely on empirical evidence and logical deduction, rather than divine revelations or miracles, to understand the universe. Deism, therefore, is not a religion in the traditional sense. It lacks organized rituals, a cornerstone of other religious practices. It does not have holy texts, spiritual guides believed to be the word of God, nor does it have institutional structures that often govern religious organizations. Deism, in its purest form, is essentially a personal philosophy. It's more of a personal philosophy, a lens through which individuals perceive the divine. In conclusion, deism presents a unique perspective on the divine, blending belief in a creator with a profound respect for reason and the natural world. It is a belief system that stands unique in the crowd of various theologies and doctrines. At its core, deism respects the harmonious blend of faith and reason, a dichotomy that many other belief systems often struggle to reconcile. Rooted in the age of Enlightenment, deism arose as a distinctive voice, defying the traditional religious narratives and instead championed rational thought. What sets deism apart is its refusal to subscribe to the notion of a God who intervenes in the world's affairs. Deists believe in a higher power, known as the clockmaker God, who created the universe, and then it alone to function according to natural laws. This belief in a higher power is tempered by a deep and abiding respect for the autonomy of the world and the natural laws that govern it. Deists believe that this higher power doesn't interfere in the natural workings of the universe. There are no miracles, no divine revelations, and no answered prayers in the deistic worldview. Instead, it encourages its followers to look to the natural world and its laws as the ultimate source of wisdom and understanding. Then, there is a strong emphasis on the pursuit of knowledge and the seeking of answers. Deism doesn't provide its followers with a pre-packaged set of answers. It's not about blind faith or dogma. Instead, deism challenges its followers to question, to seek, and to learn. It's a belief system that demands participation from its followers, to delve into the mysteries of the universe and uncover the truths hidden in its depths. Perhaps the most beautiful aspect of deism is the importance it places on the universe around us. Instead of looking for divine messages in ancient texts, deists look to the world around them. They see the beauty and complexity of the universe as a testament to the existence and brilliance of the Creator. In essence, deism is a philosophy that encourages us to seek answers, not in divine revelations, but in the beauty and complexity of the universe around us. It's a philosophy that challenges us to seek answers, not in divine revelations, but in the beauty and complexity of the universe around us.